Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I've created this soft pink sort of smoky eye. This was actually requested by one of you guys, so yeah, I'm quite happy. My first requested video. But if you do want to suggest anything, or if you guys do want to request any videos, then please leave a comment below, or just message me or something, and I'll be happy to do any of the videos that you guys request. But if you'd like to see how I got this look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I've already moisturised my face, my eyes and my lips as well. Use some lip balm. So now moving on to colour corrector. So today I'm using my Bobbi Brown colour corrector, as you all know, in the shade Deep Peach, and just applying it under my eyes and a little bit on my eyelids as well. And now I'm using my Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector, and I'm just going to apply it below my under eye area. So just 3 dots. And then I'm just going to blend it under my eyes, just like that, just for some extra brightness under the eyes. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, but it's already looking a lot more brighter under my eyes. So now I'm just going to bounce my beauty sponge very lightly on that area as well, so everything looks nice and blended. There you go. So normally I always start with my eyes and then go to my base, but today I'm going to do it the other way around. So I'm going to start with my base and then work my way into my eyes. So as always, I'm using my YSL foundation and just going to dot the product on my cheeks, my chin, my nose and my forehead. So if you do colour correct like I do, then avoid the under eye area, because you are going to apply so many products there. You don't want it all to look cakey under your eyes. So I always avoid applying foundation to my under eyes. I just sort of go there and I stop there. Okay, and then whatever product's remaining on the back of your hand, you want to apply it under your chin and sort of drag it down your neck as well. Okay, so to conceal and contour my face now, I'm using my Sleek Cream Contour Kit in the shade Medium. So I'm just going to start by applying the 2 lightest shades. It's a bit dirty. The 2 lightest shades on my under eyes. So starting with the lightest one, I'm just going to apply 3 dots under my eyes, some on my forehead as well, and some down the bridge of my nose. And then going in with the second shade, I'm going to apply again 3 dots, and then some on my forehead just above the lightest colour, and then down the bridge of my nose and some on my chin. And then before I go in with contour, I'm just going to blend everything in place. Okay, now using the bottom 2 shades, the bottom 2 darkest shades, I'm going to start contouring my face. So I'm going to mix the 2 colours for this. I'm not going to start off with lightest and then build it to the darkest. So I'm going to start with my forehead. And you want to drag the product down as well. Your cheeks. And just under my chin. And my jaws as well. So now that's done, just going to bounce my beauty sponge again. And then for my cheeks, what I like doing is pressing the sponge on the cheek and then sort of pushing the product upwards, if that makes sense. So just like that. So I feel when I do that, it pushes my cheekbones up. I might be wrong, I might just think that it's helping me, but it makes me feel better. So it's all about creating the illusion that your cheeks, that you've got high cheekbones. So now that I'm done with all the creamy products, I'm just going to apply some powder. So I'm using my Becca Multitasking Perfecting Powder and just pressing the product in my skin first. So I've left my nose because I've just realised that I forgot to contour my nose. So I'm using my angled brush and just using the darkest shade to contour my nose. Now just bouncing my beauty sponge ever so slightly and just very lightly on my nose as well. Okay, so now that's set, I'm just going to apply some powder on my nose as well. So now I'm using my Sleek contour palette. This is the powder version, and I'm just going to use the darker shade and just work it into the areas where I've contoured. So just really gentle circular motions there. Don't know if you can see, but this side looks really chiseled. Okay, so now I'm going to use this tiny crease brush and just apply it to where I've contoured my nose. Okay, so now my base is done, we're going to move on to brows. So I'm just going to do my brows off camera because I've already done a tutorial on how I fill in my brows. So I'll leave that listed in the description box below, but I'll see you in a bit. So moving on to eyes, I'm using my Maybelline Anti-Age Eye Eraser. I'm just going to apply it to my eyelids. And now using my beauty sponge, just going to lightly press it in place. Because you don't want the sponge to absorb too much of the product, but you still want it to blend. And now I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown creamy concealer in the shade Warm Neutral, and I'm going to use this powdery shade there. I'm just going to set my concealer in place. Okay, so now that my concealer is set, today I'm going to be using my Naked 3 palette. I'm going to use a normal blending brush and using the shade Limit, I'm just going to apply it in my crease and slightly above, just as a transition shade. So make sure you always start with a little bit of product and then build it up. And don't forget to tap off the excess as well. And now using a tapered blending brush, I'm going to go in with the shade Nuna and just deepen the crease up a little bit. So now I'm going to use the shade Trick and apply it to my eyelids. So you don't want to go too close to the inner corner because you're going to apply some highlight there. And now using some setting spray, I'm just going to spray my brush a little bit. So just for some more intensity, I'm going to go in with the same Trick shade and apply that on top, just like that. Okay, so because that is looking quite pink at the moment, I'm just going to apply my NYX Glam Liner, and this is in the shade Nude. So this will not only make the colour look a little less pink, but it will also give it that extra shimmer. And now you just want to pat the eyeliner with your ring finger. Don't know if you can see, guys, but it's already much more shimmery than it was a minute ago. So now I'm using this firm blending brush, and I'm going to use the shade Factory. I'm just going to apply it to the outer corners of my eyelids. And just take it to the outer third of the crease as well. Now, using the same brush you used as your transition, in your transition area, you just want to blend all the edges. And now, using a pencil brush, you want to use the shade Nude and the shade Factory to outline your lower lash line. Okay, now using this shade Strange, I'm going to apply that just under my brow bone there, on my brow bone actually. So I'm using my Rimmel Scandalized Kohl eyeliner. I'm just going to apply it to my waterline. Just going to smudge the lower lash line again, and I'm just going to create a basic wing. So I'm using my L'Oreal False Lash Sculpt mascara and just applying a thin coat to my eyelashes. Okay, so I had to do my eyelashes off camera because I did them twice and they came off. It just wouldn't stick. I don't know if it's just these lashes. I've been doing fine with my jade lashes, but it's just this one that I've been struggling with. I think the band is just not flexible enough. So now I'm just applying some mascara to the lower lashes, and it's the same L'Oreal False Lash mascara. And now moving on to the inner corners of my eyes, I'm just going to apply the same Strange shade just to the inner corners. Just going to apply some of my NYX Glam Liner onto the brush, and now I'm just going to gently pat this into the inner corners. So now I'm going to use my YSL blush and just going to apply it to the apples of my cheeks. And then going back to my Strobe of Genius palette, I'm just going to use this shade right here and just going to apply it to the highest of my cheeks. And then going to apply the same highlighter on the bridge of my nose and a little bit on my cupid's bow. So that's almost done. So now I'm going in with my Makeup Forever Aqua Lip in the colour 7C and just going to line my lips and fill it in as well. So as you can see, that's quite a sort of like a deep reddy brown colour. So now I'm going to go over it with my Huda Beauty matte lipstick in the shade Venus. And now you just want to pat it in place. Now I'm just going to clean it up with some concealer. And now just going to blend it. So as you can see, you don't really need to have the lipstick that you're looking to create. You can always mix lip liners, lipsticks, mix them all and create the colour that you want. So last thing now, I'm just going to spray some setting spray. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So if you do recreate this look, then please don't forget to tag me and I'll leave the details in the description box below. But if you do like this video, then please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to share and subscribe if you'd like to see more of my videos. But otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!